Clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. Played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run.
Oh my!
Right there.
Wow! And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stefan Castle. Game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Here's Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Castle.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Champagny. Right side, Wemby shoots over Hartenstein. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wemby doing. Dominating on the inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. That three's off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-2 run. Right side, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McCain. Here's Caruso. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
He takes it in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Connects on the foul line jumper. Caruso's gotten his second bucket.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagny. Fox comes in for Vassell. And it's Bryant in for Harper. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Dort. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Williams. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 13. Bryant outside. Pass to Castle. Johnson with it. Here's Wembanyama. Williams defending. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. Wembanyama's got 6.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Takes it inside.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Thunder trail by 18. Oh, Fox with a steal. To the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Fox penetrating. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. San Antonio on top, running away with it. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Luke Cornett. Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Harper in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. 2 on the clock. Wallace misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks. And it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. Champagnie comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Vassell. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
It's Wiggins on the wing. No good with the triple. Wiggins against Fox. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. And the Thunder making a change here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Poke loose. Pass to Castle. Let's go with a three. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run.
Oh my! Right there!
Wow!
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Harper gets it to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Caruso outside. To end the run. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. On the assist by Caruso.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And Fox powers it home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And Fox powers it home.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Hartenstein. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. Now Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help?
Oh, wow!
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
1:19 left in the second period. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama from down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 21.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort, back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Over Hartenstein. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Give him 23.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
And Wallace, here we go. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Here's Castle. It's good. Castle's got 18 points in the game.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Vassell, pass to Harper. Over Dort. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The Spurs have gone. Whoa!
Every everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Looking to get back on track. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
5 to shoot. Tries again. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Wembanyama's got 27 points.
And what a show. I mean, we don't see streaks like this too often.
Here's Wallace. No good. Unable to win this run. Here's Harper. Gets the 3 to fall. Harper's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And he makes it on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. 34 seconds left in the third. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's McCain. Still no points. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Williams with the screen from deep three-point land. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sport. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. San Antonio's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Luke Cornett out there with Barnes. And it's Castle in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's McCain. He's guarded by Vassell. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Screen by Holmgren. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to McCain. Back to Wallace. And here's Holmgren. Here's McCain. True on the 14-footer.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
Here's Castle. On the take, and he banks in the layup. Castle's got 10 points in just the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Vassell. Drops in the layup for two.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to McCain. Williams with it to the inside. Wallace misses. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regular.
Oh! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Holmgren. Man, off the front iron, and in it goes. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Knocks it down from distance. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-7 run. Johnson with a bucket.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Vassell outside. 1:49 left in the game. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
To the middle. McCain's shot is off.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephon Castle.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Pass to McCain. Now here's Holmgren. Defense right on him. Yep, count it.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 34.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Champagny. Soft touch off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
McCain. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Castle. Puts up a deep three. Missed it. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephon Castle.